Alright, so the next formation I'm going to break down, the next couple formations I should say, is going to be the singleback tight slots and the singleback wide trips. Now, singleback tight slots, I'm just showing you my audibles. This is heavily broken down by our site already, so I'm not going to focus too heavily on it. Drag cross-ups is a solid play for those of you that don't know. Simply streak both of the drag routes or simply hike it as is. Halfback wheel, we have so many different adjustments to this play. Just check the Saints ebook. Halfback pitch. So if you have the ability, we have the ability, I should say, to get dual tight ends in there. So if we know we want to run the ball, audibling down to a halfback toss or a halfback pitch is pretty solid because a lot of times your opponent simply does not see it coming, especially when you're in these pass happy sets. And then finally, PA shot post. Now this is something I use for two reasons. I use Zan's quick pass to the flats concept against anything but a cover two, and I use this to bomb cover four. So we'll go ahead and we'll show that since that's probably the only thing you are not 100% familiar with. I'm going to go ahead, we'll audible down to it. So when we audible down, the first thing we want to do, flat triangle. When we do that, just hike, cancel the play action, and throw it to him. It's going to be an easy couple yards. It's going to force our opponent to pass commit to have any chance of stopping that end zone. You can do it to both sides. So you audible down. You could just chuck it, pick up your 4 or 5 yards. You can actually, after you throw it, hold square to get the rat catch, pick up some better yards, so to speak. Now that time I just forgot to cancel the play action because I'm tired. So ignore that last one. So once again, just going to show this one more time. You just simply cancel the play action, then chuck it to the flats. Now that time I threw the pass lead down for no apparent reason. Once again, chalking that up to me being tired. So, I mean, you see that even though that they should have flat coverage, we're picking up 4 or 5 yards. Now, since they're in a cover 4, we can streak X, curl, square, and then just run the play action. We have the post concept wide open if I get a little bit of time. So, once again, we are streaking X, curling square, going to cancel the play action, and we're going to chuck it up deep. I mean, it's wide open touchdown. Same concept we've used for a while now, but it is one of the few plays, really, it's the only play that allows us to get the cover 4 bomb without flipping halfback wheel. So once again, try it one last time. Look at this, there's no time whatsoever. Because I'm stubborn. Try it again. This time I'm blocking the running back. And still no time. Guy's wide open, you can see it. But just can't throw it. Anyways, so that is tight doubles. Tight slots. Drag cross-ups, once again, for those of you that aren't aware, you just streak both outside guys. Ideally, you want to beat cover 2 that way, similar to how we were doing with the post with the PA bare wheels. or you could just leave it alone with the drag routes, streak only one of the guys. So, I don't know. Solid play overall. The main plus to that play, in my personal opinion, is the ability to hit the running back. When I run this, I tend to do this setup right here, and that way you can just chuck a quick pass to the running back. And if they don't have flat zones out there, you could crib shot that. So, now on to Y trips. So pretty much anytime we don't see press coverage, we can audible down to the wide trail play and chuck the fades by simply holding the left bumper and throwing a bullet pass. You can do it to both sides. Pretty much, it's another one of those things that's going to annoy our opponents. I know I've shown you guys that already before. We also have another toss. Once again, when we do our dual tight end package, we have a strong toss that a lot of people simply won't expect. With receivers out there, not a play I would recommend, as you saw. So, moving along, you have spacing. Spacing is what we use against man press. And then PA verticals is just a play I kind of like. A lot of people, when they see the play action, they bite down. And when they bite down, we have the 4 verts concept. So, nothing groundbreaking, just kind of, once again, an annoyance. That whole formation, Singleback wide trips, in my opinion, is just an annoyance. I'll go ahead and I'll show you the toss with the tight ends. So say they come out and, let's see, what do we have? 4-3 under. Screw it. You audible down to a toss. You can see the difference in blocking that you get. So, really annoying play because honestly nobody expects it. You could do the same thing when you audible to the pitch right here. Now you could run the pitch to either side. I like to motion the tight end out, so it would work very similar to what we do out of with the post, or excuse me, with the corner routes. So in this case, we just motion this guy to the outside. Now we've got extra running room to that side. So no, nothing truly groundbreaking, like I said. Just kind of the Singleback wide trips formation is pretty damn annoying. He even played it. It just doesn't matter. So that is it. That is all of the formations that I recommend. I was labbing a few different ones, like the empty base, which I am taking out as soon as I'm done with this video. I'm also taking out Singleback dice slots, just because I don't want the extra plays. Outside of that, you got everything that I run that is 3 receiver, 1 tight end, 1 running back. I believe it is like 12 total formations or some shenanigans like that, but everything has a unique element to it. Everything allows us to pretty much completely dominate. My last game against one of the better players I've played all year, I went up and down the field at will. And unfortunately, I did not record that game. I thought he would stream it, and he did not. So, do not have that to show you. However, I will be playing him again in the next couple days. So, I should get a video of me running this scheme. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy the 3 receiver, 1 running back, 1 tight end / packages that we use. So, later.